Did we really just spend that much money?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
No way! All right. former mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah? Well, we're no ordinary party either.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This one's mine!
I shall ensure you survive this.
No escape!
Rotating pile
May a
driver!
thousand gales tear you apart!
Rotating pile driver!
Annihilation! Searing flame!
Elusive deity!
Total devastation! It's wide open!
Won't escape me!
By the power of God!
Begin!
We want to know where that came from! Dance in the wind!
I'll thank you!
Blah, blah, blah!
Rotating pile driver!
Focus your attack!
This one's all mine! Burn it out!
It's in the sky, it's mine!
Elusive deity!
This should do it!
Tornado drive!
By the power of water! Raging cascade! Gemini Aqua! Ready! Listen! Air! Not in your dreams!
We caught him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fun.
Blah, blah, blah! That's it!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Is that a healing arm? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more
May
careful.
a thousand gales carry you to
Can't get out of this! Resonate with the earth! My reach is even wider!
Sleep now!
Resonate with the earth! Still out! On your
Sleep now!
Resonate with the earth! Still out!
Ignite!
Lightning orb! Banana, let's go! Where are you going? Sleep now! Get on the way! Instant! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
mercy!
We're still standing. Barely.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rending cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Huh?
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah!
Not in the castle, not in town. Where did he go?
No idea. but let's try searching the city.
It's always seat of the pants with you, isn't it? I think Hoodle senses something.
Sorry.
Yes.
Ugh. All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
yeah. Seriously?
Hey! What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery, The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Harros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion!
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I thought too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! Feel! That's my cue!
Shut him down! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to open that tap without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a willing opponent.
We fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, Every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
We managed to pull through.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Here goes!
Let the marksman handle this!
Can you take it?
Crush! Rotating
Do it!
Simeon,
Here I come!
I shall steer you where you
As
stand.
impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't the case.
No, I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
This could be useful.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Like this should be easy.
A freezing storm!
Take this!
I'll face you!
Ice tornado!
Not so fast!
Severing wind! Devastation!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate
Azure
the
Storm!
Can we take it?
Double demon fang!
Holy land!
Flying freeze!
Shion, can you take care of them?
No, sooner said than done.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's effective.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
Surrounding us!
On your
Ice tornado!
Here I come!
This is
It's
it!
over!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're big!
Rising Wyvern! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising Wyvern! All yours! Great! Yourselves. This one's tough.
Water, hear my call!
Take it!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Flood!
Here's the evil! Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Now for something sketchy!
Rising Wyvern! Fluid
Leave the
Skate!
enemy's art to me! Searing flame!
No complaints here! Begin!
Don't get complacent. I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Vanquish Dark Gate!
Rising Wyvern!
On your knees!
Come and face me!
Divine Streak!
You're mine! Be careful, everyone.
I'm ready!
This one isn't normal.
Begin! Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Rising Wyvern!
Now! Seems about right to me.
This might be some decent equipment. development.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
No further!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as...
And here I hope that was improved.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Right, here goes!
You got company!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right, no time to hold back.
A wailing lightning!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
Shion.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and... me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Courteous, aren't you?
Hurricane thrust! Rising Phoenix!
By the power of water! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy
Raging
holy
Luna
light!
Storm!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Didn't even break a sweat.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Come and face me!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Lightning thrust! Dragon swarm!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any idea.
I can't lay a finger on you.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Any injuries?
Coming through!
There! Help it!
I'll face you!
Rising Falcon! Sonic thrust!
I'm ready!
Sleep now! Let's get you up! By the power of water!
Roach's Fury!
Do it!
Demon Fang!
Pesky airborne.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well. Let's see what you've got.
I'll take you all off!
Negative
Rising Falcon!
Here's the eagle. Get ready!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Got flyers!
I've got this!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford
All
to
yours!
hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
You fight better at a distance.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Renwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag-Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cislodia.
Menencia was most fortunate, I see.
Out of our way!
On
A
your
chain
feet!
between heaven and earth.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Ray!
Over so soon?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at... The ranch are all grown now!
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Seriously? I guess.
What?
All right.
Huh?
You did it!
What is it? We've reached our destination.
That thing looks pretty menacing.
Ah, nothing we can't handle.
Hi, Hoodle! Glacial Spear!
Rising Wyvern! Elusive deity! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Rising Wyvern!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Water, hear my call!
Here I come! There! Be still!
The enemy feels us too.
You'll soon see about that!
That should do it! Be still! I owe you one.
A wailing dancy of lightning!
This one's all mine!
Here's the evil! Tree Blazer!
Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
Arrow Squall! Now Healing
Take
Circle!
this! Sword Lane Alpha!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Searing Flare!
Can
you take it?
Double Demon Fang! Destruction!
Elusive deity.
Rising Wyvern!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Rising Falcon!
Lightning!
Rising Wyvern!
Take this.
Storm! Dance in the wind! Air through an ice tornado! Between heaven and earth!
We've got him on the run.
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Sword Lane Alpha! Blew away!
Watch yourself. I sense
Here
incredible
comes the big
power.
one! The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Deity.
Shuckling
Rising
Fire!
Storm! Lightning to death! Thunder Ice!
Rising Wyvern! Struck!
A wailing dancy of lightning!
Take this!
Now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Clock!
This could be useful.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Sure.
Right!
Hey!
Yeah!
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Your blade moves like silk. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
I'm ready! All yours, Kisara. I need something.
You need to be healed.
While the mighty have fallen.
Now!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not. Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Let's see what you've got.
Double Demon Fang! Orochi's Fury!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword!
Demon Fang!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Orochi's Fury!
Lunar corruption! May 1,000 gales turn
Demon
into
Fang!
fire! Now!
An astral in an instant!
Impact Block!
To achieve such harmony,
Takes a singular will.
coming through.
None shall escape
Damn it!
Illuminate the dark! Touch the holy land!
Here I come! This one's gonna be tough!
None shall escape my judgment!
Air pressure! Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Resonate with the earth!
Sonic!
Still up!
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth! Divide! Well, look ye here! This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly.
dispose of the trash.
You picked the wrong
fight!
Eating pile driver! Dance in the wind! Is that statue-wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Fine free! What did they just sit still?
Zero, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Sword Ring Alpha!
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I won't forgive you! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Right, here goes!
Freezing storm!
Come on, come on! Rising Phoenix!
The wind won't stand from me!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Over so soon?
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Burn in hell! Come and face me!
Leave the agile.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hope I wasn't included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Dion actually look flustered.
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Raging Lunar! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegus the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
Resonate with the
Rising
It's over! Air pressure!
Now!
Phoenix!
Mega Ray!
Orochi's Fury!
Looks like some solid equipment.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Be a delicious piece of cake.
Elusive deity!
Dance in the wind. Rare
Line is over!
Two heads. There.
Yours to be let free!
Power of
Double Demon Fang! I'll grind you into dust!
Amazing. Lunar Blast.
Hitting Pile Tiger!
Raging Cascade.
Raging Lunar!
Damn it!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll slip it up.
Get on in there with
Double
me.
Demon Fang!
I'm only getting
Destruction!
I'm out of ammo. Back into the front.
You're mine! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Jump!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Don't get careless.
Lightning
Don't tell me!
Thunder
Lightning Be still! Rising Falcon!
They look cute and stuff, but they're big.
Come one, come all! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
The flaming sun! All yours! Rising Wyvern!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
The enemy
No,
wields art
I
too.
mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Sion actually look flustered.
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Looks like we got them all.
Way. Vanquish darkness.
Come on, come on! I owe you one. Slide!
Divine
This one's gonna be tough.
Tornado drive.
Be still!
The
Rising Falcon!
Negative gate.
Resonate with the earth! Dragon form! Pierce through!
Do it.
Demon Fang!
Hold up! Is this his val- valuable as I think it is?
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall. Precision timing. All a perfect 10.
Now!
Nothing else to ask?
You take meticulous...
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
No choice. This one's all mine.
Elusive deity!
We got fire.
I've got this! Let him mark you!
All yours.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Azure Storm.
Naturally! Do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Didn't even break a sweat.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Little help! They're surrounding us!
I'll take you. It's over.
Lunar blast!
Elusive deity. Rotating power driver. I'm ready. No escape. Don't leave. In an instant. Impact block.
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle? Looks like some solid equipment.
Can't get out of this! Here I come! Tear!
Here, let me help! Our body
This one's mine! Yours! Be let free!
Raging
Lunar! Burn in hell!
Back into the fray!
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
Thanks, Kisara.
Begin! Blow away! Not so fast! Eternal devastation! Engulfs you!
Lunar corruption!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Pierce through!
Lunar Fury! By the power of lightning, raging cascade! In here! More for the stockpile!
Orochi's Fury!
Tempest!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Wow! You've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find. How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Get lost!
Rising
Raging Lunar Storm! Rising Laser! Here I come! Holy Wind! A chain between hearts. Here I come! Mega Ray! This is
bad, right?
Yes, Alpha. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Astral Art? That's my cue.
Shut him down! Orochi's Fury!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than
Wow.
ever.
Look what I just found.
Courteous, aren't you?
It's over! Burn in hell! Now I can let loose!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Totally Alpha! We did it!
I shall ensure you survive this.
You're mine!
Too much to handle?
Lots
Chain
of
between
stuff!
heaven and
On
earth.
your knees.
Lunar Rondo!
Wheeling fierce evil! Blah, blah, blah.
Take this!
Now,
It's over!
let's get you off the
Raining
way.
Slack!
None shall escape my judgment.
Be still! Rising Falcon!
Ray!
Pierce through!
Raging Lunar Storm.
There's more where that came from.
Right, here goes!
Snake at the official racing
Come one, come all!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
None shall
Here I
escape
come.
my judgment.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
A chain between heaven and earth. Lightning! Field!
You're on!
Get on your
Dragon
way,
Swarm!
Can you take it?
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Let's dispose
of the trash.
You're mine! You're finished! Glacial Spear! Fierce evil! There!
Can you take it?
Rising Wyvern!
I owe you one.
Raging Lunar Storm!
In a bind?
Between heaven and earth!
You're mine!
Whirling Dancy of Lightning! Searing Flame! Reload! Sleep now!
Elusive deity! Swallow blade! A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! A wailing Dancy of Lightning! Divine State! Magic is there! Healing Circle!
Covering Alpha! Thanks. Snake of the abyss.
Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Got it! Well done! Lunar Corruption!
Severing Wing!
Raging Aqua!
Rising Phoenix!
Pain between heaven and earth! Aqua!
Begin! Dragon Swarm! Catasonic Thrust!
Now!
Sarah! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
You're mine! Mirage! I never miss! Man,
Clear for us.
one more!
Take this!
Sweet dreams!
Double demon
You
fang!
fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Dragon Shout!
Divine
Eagle Assault!
By the power
Dragon
of
Rising
light!
Wyvern!
Carve through armor!
Stardust!
Vanquish darkness!
Take Bolero!
Shockwave slash!
Not in your dreams! Explosion! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Rising
Dragon!
Wyvern!
Just getting started!
Illuminate the
Dragon
dark!
Shout!
Come forth!
Take
Holy
Bolero!
Land! Holy Land!
You're
Stand
mine!
between heaven and earth!
Hurricane thrust!
Rising
Phoenix!
Lightning! Divine Savior!
Rising Wyvern!
Fire without a trace! Dance in the wind!
Prepare to be sealed!
Dance in the wind! Air flame of fury!
Winter Dragon!
Eagle Assault! This one's mine! None shall escape my
locked in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Magic advance.
Where are you going?
Air thrust.
I'll smash you! Flaming trump! Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
You okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously?
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Coming through!
Try harder!
I'll save you! You're finished!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Raging Roscoe!
A wailing dance steel. Glacial spear.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara. Mega ray. Water.
Another incantation ruined.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Rising Phoenix! Air this ready! A chain between heaven and earth! Magic divine savior!
Rising Wyvern!
Elusive deity!
Rising Phoenix!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We managed to pull through.
abyssal
Magic
deep.
is sealed.
Not today!
More with the stockpile. Cyan instant. More with that.
Double demon fang! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Blow away. Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Your mother!
Thank you.
Pierce through!
Have this.
Magic is in. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Cyan instant.
Take this!
Raging Luna
Try
Storm.
this! It's not a turret! Hold nothing back!
Gemini
Double
Aqua.
demon fang!
Mega Ray. Gemini Aqua.
Destruction!
Here's a healing effect.
Devastation!
Thunder Flame. Magic is
Destruction!
in. Holy Lens.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Dispose of the trash. Vanquish dark flame.
It's over! Blow away!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Rising Phoenix!
Stalagmite.
Double demon fang!
Flame of fury. Ready?
The enemy fields are
You'll soon see about that. Lunar corruption. Lunar fly. Back into the fray.
small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
An opponent like this should be easy. Pierce
By the
through!
power of flame.
Ignite!
Without a trace. Raging storm.
There! Azure Dust!
Two heads. The sign is there. Burning front. Saving this one.
Dazzle!
I'll heal you all.
Rising Falcon!
Healing circle. What would I do with it in here?
Ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
I really don't.
Demon Fang!
Raging
Eternal Devastation! Crush! Rupture!
Steel Force!
Orochi's Fury! Double Demon Fang!
On your knees.
What would I do without you? Searing Flame!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Our art is being interrupted.
Begin!
Glacial Spear from the wind.
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
damn it!
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
None shall escape my judgment!
Elusive deity.
Blow away!
Take this.
Is that
Resonate with the
really
earth.
now I've seen everything!
To be let free! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Lightning Lord!
All yours!
Lightning Condemned!
Rising Wyvern!
Blah, blah, blah!
Rising Phoenix!
Finish without a trace!
Here I come!
Lightning Condemned!
Rising Wyvern!
Illuminate! Magic is in! Burning Strike!
So I still had room to grow.
An opponent like this should be easy. You picked the wrong fight!
Seismic rupture!
Dance in the wind! Raging Cascade! Your wings now save you from... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
There.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
That Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Xion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Xion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right. Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them,